So yesterday I poured some resin to make some jewelry and put dried flowers in it. And then today they all dried, so you can see like all the resin is hard and they all dried, which is great. So that's what we made yesterday. So I thought I would show you the next step process and how I like take them off here, clean them up if needed, and then put them on chains and stuff and get them ready for sale. So I lay it down on the table in front of me, and then I just start peeling each one off like that. And then some of them though, you'll notice where I am not that great of a pourer, and they have like some resin outside of the frame. So what I do is I'll take my tweezers, or pliers, I think they're pliers, and then I'll kind of like just snip it up, you know, around the side like that. And it, I don't know if you heard that, but it kind of like snaps and it comes off pretty good. So that's kind of what I do for each one. And I just kind of go with my tweezers all the way around where the resin maybe poured out of the frame a little bit, and it's my own fault. I'm not that great at it. Still learning. So it kind of takes a little bit of time. So that one looks pretty good. There's a little on the bottom here still, like that. So there, that one looks pretty good. And then sometimes there's resin like in the hole itself where you put the chain. So I take my little electric Jill and I just turn it on and then I go like that and clean out the resin on the top so the necklace chain can go through it. Kind of just get it all in there. Sometimes I'll have to go back with my tweezers and kind of like grab it out just to make sure it's all nice and clean out. There. Still some more. So that's kind of the process. There's still more in there. There. See that little bit was in there still. So that's one. We got one done. So I just did the 2 mushrooms. Those are ready to go. And then this here is an example. This is the pile that I'm cleaning right now. So this is one. See how like when we poured it, I obviously just overshot the resin on all of it. So I take my tweezers and I try to like, you know, put it right on the corner of where I'm gonna kind of try to clean that up and snap it. And then I just like that and it breaks off. So then you have a clean edge and all this resin, I just throw it away. So all that's, you know, came off of it. So that's kind of what I do. And then you can probably notice on the top, there's a little resin here and here. So I'll just do the same kind of thing, put my tweezers right in there as close as I can to the frame and then kind of just snap it. And it all came off. Isn't that cool? So it all just came off like that. And then there it is, ready to go. So we got all of our framed ones all cleaned up and ready to go. So I have a whole pile right here ready to get chained or hooked. It depends on what we think we want to do, if we want to make a necklace or a pair of earrings. Then also we have these types that weren't in the frame, like that, you know, in the frame that we made. And then we also did some like frameless ones, all in here. So then I kind of do the same thing, is just pop them all out of the tray like that. And then this is how they kind of turn out. I'll show you like one. So it's just, you know, frameless. It's kind of cool. And then this one actually has a hole pre-drilled in it already. Like that's how the frame was. There's that little thing right there. So that's kind of nice. But some of them don't, and you got to drill a hole. Like that one doesn't have a pre-drilled thing in it. Oh, actually it fell out. That's why it doesn't anymore. So that one I would take my little drill and drill a hole through to chain it. So I'm just gonna pop all of these out of the molds and get them ready for chains or earrings too. You can see these kind of turned out like that. See how all that, I pulled it out, I'll show you. So this one, I like just pulled it out and then they're all stuck together. So then I use my pliers again like we did on the frame ones and go through and, you know, snip them all up so they're all separated. So now that we have all of our framed one or our mold ones popped out, I'm just gonna go through them all. Here they are right here. I'm just gonna go through each one of them and clean them all up and get them ready for chaining. So now what I'm gonna do, I got everything cleaned up. I try to figure out what should I do, like should I make them out of earrings, should I make a necklace, should we do keychains, you know, something else. So if I have a match like this, like see how I kind of doubled up this, they're gold mushrooms, brown mushrooms, gold yellow mushrooms, silver mushrooms, and so on. So I got some like matches, so I'm like, I think I'm gonna do all this section earrings. And then I was thinking this one was kind of alone by itself. So I think I'm gonna do that one would be maybe a pretty necklace, I'm thinking. It's kind of pretty, stands out on its own. So necklace, earrings, and then I'm not sure yet. So I'm just gonna start with this. So I'll just show you an example of one pair of earrings, and then I'll do the rest in fast motion. So the frame is gold. So I go grab a couple hooks of gold to put them on too, and then I grab a couple rings that kind of like hook it all together, and then I do 2 pairs of pliers. I hold one of it like this. This is a little ring like that. And then I grab my other pair of pliers and kind of just separate it. So there's like an opening, that. Then I just put my frame on there. And then I grab the hook and put the hook on there, like that. And then I take my pliers again and close it up real good. Squeeze it. Sometimes I'll go, it takes me a minute because I want to make sure it's like perfectly lined up. Okay, there we go. So we got one done, and then I'll just do that same thing. I don't think it matters if you put your hook or your mushroom on. I just always get in a routine of doing it the same exact way. But here's the other one. And then we just close it up real perfect and tight so it doesn't come undone. There we go. Okay. So I am going to continue to do that with all of the earrings. Got all of our earrings cleaned up and got the hook on them like that. I had some butterfly ones left over that I didn't do the card yet, so I put them in our pile to put to put them on a card. So I just get these like little cards. They're earring cards. You can get them from like you can get like custom ones. You can get them at the craft show, but you can also make like custom ones if you want. These ones say handmade with love. It's kind of cute, and a little flower showing. So what I do is I just take a card and then I there's like little holes already like pre-made in there. I don't know if you can see them. But then I just stick each one, whatever one I'm doing, in the little card like that, and then I put a back on them just so they don't fall off, and when they're on display, and on your ears when you put them on your ears. So I just put like a little clear plastic back on each of them like that. And then I just I have like 4 of these little spinny things that we take to the farmers market and craft shows. And so I just will, once I get it on the card, I just hook it on my little twirly display thing like that. I try to put like 2 on each one. So there's like, I try to double them all up like that. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'll card them all and put them on the display rack. Okay, so we got them all carded up and on the displays. So there's one side, and then this one I'll show you. There's some like butterfly ones we just did, those ones we just did, honeycombs, some whales, kind of cute, moons. Oh, those are cool, the vials. Yeah, and then the other side, different ones, and then I'll show you the other side of this. So, alright, cool. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching me put the earrings together and making them, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, thank you.